Hello everyone, my name is Farhan Ahmad and I'm a lecturer at DHA Sufa University Karachi, and today I'm starting a new series called Learn English with Farhan. What we are going to do in this series is to work on our accent, vocabulary and pronunciation. So what are the sources of the vocabulary that I have written on the board? I've got two books here. So if you look at the words on the board, these two books are the sources. That's the first book called Word Smart 1 and the other book is called Word Smart 2. Sorry, they are in poor condition because I've kept it for a very long time. So we will be utilizing these two books. We'll be going through these two books and we'll be looking at the words which have been collected by the Princeton Review, and they have reviewed these words as the most used words, maybe in the academic journals, maybe in the newspapers, but this is something professional. So we are not going to do basics in this series like grammar, parts of speech, prepositions, articles. No, we are not going to do active and passive voice. We are going to work on our vocabulary, and when we are working on the vocabulary, we want to make sure that our accent or perhaps the pronunciation is correct, because majority of the people, they struggle abroad. Why? Because the foreign people, the native English speakers, they fail to understand the pronunciation or the accent of someone who is a foreigner in their country. So we want to look at how we have to deliver the words, how we want to utilize these words to sound more educated and professional. So let's start and go through the first set of words that we have got here, and this is from the Princeton Review 1. If you guys want to buy these books, you can buy these books or you can download them if you get access somewhere. So the very first word that we have got is aberration. Aberration. Now what does that mean? It means deviation. So you're deviating from a standard or something that is not too typical of your personality. So my bad behavior is an aberration. It might be one-off, or it might be the reaction of something. So aberration is the deviation from something that is being set as a standard. So aberration could be a very good word, and that can be utilized in your academic writing or your professional writing, or if you want to sound more educated, you can use this word aberration. Abstinent. Abstinent. Abstinent means to abstain, to refrain from something, sort of abstain. So this word is slightly tricky in a way that may be something that is pleasant but that is bad for you, like smoking. You see it as very pleasant thing, but that is bad for you. So I'm a chain smoker, but right now I'm abstinent of smoking. So abstinent means I'm abstaining from smoking. So you want to understand this thing? That's a very good word, abstinent. The third one is called abstract, and this word is too common. When you are writing your thesis, you're writing research article. Abstract means impersonal, theoretical. It means what? Impersonal. Impersonal or theoretical. So, for example, if I was to say impersonal or theoretical, something in your mind, you haven't practiced or tried it, you see. So eating oysters was an abstract for me, but since I tried them, I hate them. So abstract, something in your imagination that has not been materialized, that has not become a reality. So abstract, impersonal or theoretical. Okay, so we want to go to the next word here, and we want to look at the word called abstruse. 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 Abstruse means hard to understand. Hard to understand. Abstruse, hard to understand, something that you cannot comprehend. His math lessons were so abstruse. they went over my head. That's what it means. Absolute, hard to understand. The lecture was abstruse for me, or theorem, mathematical theorems were abstruse for me. So I'm not a real genius of math, so I don't know. But yeah, abstruse, hard to understand, and that can be you can use them, you can implement them. I mean, his speech is abstruse for me. I mean, it's hard to understand. His logic is abstruse to me. That's accolade. Accolade means an award or an honor. Accolade. Accolade. So most of the people can go accolade. It's accolade. Accolade. So you wanna make sure that you pronounce the syllable right there. Accolade. So an award or an honor. So I have won many accolades in my life, but your recognition stands out amongst all. So I've won many accolades, awards, or honors all my life, but your words of appreciation is just, it dominates everything. So accolades. Accost. Accost. Accost means to approach strangely. To approach someone strangely. So I was accosted by a stranger on the street and I punched him. It turns out he was just a blind beggar. So accosted means you approach someone aggressively or strangely. Yeah? So don't accost me, please. He accosted me right in the middle of the street. I got scared and shot him dead. So that can be a word, accosted. So that's a good one. Abate. Abate. Abate means what? To subside, to reduce. Abate, to subside, to reduce. Means what? I mean, for example, I have this, mug in my hand, or jar, whatever you call this one. So if it is full of coffee, hot coffee, and I mistakenly spill it over my pant, so I spill coffee on my pant and started burning, but the agony abated in half an hour, or agony subsided or reduced in half an hour. So abate means to reduce and to subside. The agony subsided or to reduce in half an hour. So that's something you want to use as well. Abdicate. Abdicate, to step down from position of power or responsibility. Step down from position of power or responsibility. Abdicate means, if we talk about Prince Harry, he did not abdicate his position to marry Meghan Markle. He was stripped of his royal status. So if Harry abdicated his position to marry Meghan Markle, that would have been a word here, that he abdicated his crown and his royal status to marry someone. So these are the 8 words that we have looked at today, and we will be working further on the rest of the words. They are almost 1600 words. So if you want to prepare for GMAT, GRE, especially for the English section, this lecture series will definitely help you. So I'll see you around in the next lecture. Thank you so much, guys.